Another good exercise is called reaches. In this exercise, you basically stand on one leg and then taking 5 seconds to slowly come down and touch the ground. Hold for 5 seconds, then come back up slowly and deliberately. Do the other leg, slowly go down, hold for 5 seconds, and slowly come up. An advanced version of this exercise is where you use both hands to touch the mat. Another good exercise is called the tree. You start the tree by contracting the muscles of your legs and your buttocks. And then you begin to stand on one leg, and you bring the other leg up as high as you can. And standing on the one leg, raise your arms. Bring your knee out so it's at a 90-degree angle to your leg, and hold this position. And then you can do the same thing on the other leg. And hold for 30 seconds. And that's how you do the tree. So the next mat exercise is called the warrior triangle. In this exercise, you stand on the mat about your feet about shoulder width apart. And then you take one leg, point it out, and then turn the other leg in. Then you slowly lower yourself till you get this knee just about at a 90-degree angle. You extend your arms, contract your shoulder blades, and hold this position for 30 seconds. Once you've held the position for 30 seconds, then you straighten that front leg, bring your hand down to your ankle, and look up your other arm like this. Hold this for 30 seconds. And then when you're done with that, do the same thing on the other side. Another very good exercise is the lunge. On this exercise, you stand on one end of the mat, feet fairly close together, and then lunge one leg forward, keeping your pelvis square to the mat and at a 90-degree angle to your legs. And once you're forward, then raise your arms and lean away from the extended leg. And hold this position for about 15 seconds. And then come back up. Or you can do the lunge, hold the position, and then walk across the room, lunging in the other direction. And that's how you do the lunge. Another form of the lunge is called the helicopter lunge. In this exercise, it's just like the other one. You stand with your feet together, only this time you want to extend your arms out. I like to use a golf club to drape my arms over. And in this exercise, you basically step out like you're doing a lunge, and you twist away from the extended leg, holding that position for 15 seconds. And then come back, and then lunge with the other leg, rotating away from the extended leg, holding for 15 seconds, keeping your back fairly straight. And that's how you do the helicopter lunge. Another excellent exercise is the windmill lunge. Again, we get in a basic lunge position. We start with the feet fairly close together, and we lunge forward. We extend our arms, and then keeping our arms extended, using our torso muscles, we touch our toe with one hand, hold for 5 seconds, rotate, hold for 5 seconds, rotate, hold for 5 seconds, and do that 5 times. And then you do the same thing on the other leg. Lunge forward, extend your arms, touch your toes. And that's how you do the windmill lunges. Another very good exercise is the 100. On this exercise, we start by laying on our back. We want to make sure that our lower back is flat on the floor. We contract our abdominal muscles, and then we bring our legs up and straighten them out. Then we lower them down to around 45 degrees at a comfortable level. Once we get them where we want them, we raise our head, make sure our abdominal muscles are contracted, straighten our arms, and then with straightened arms, pump up and down for 100 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that until we get to 100. Then we bring our legs back up and then down. And that's how you do the exercise 100. Another good mat exercise is the single leg circles exercise. In this exercise, we lay on our back, one leg straight, bring the other leg up, make sure the buttocks are contracted, and then we're going to just bring our leg around and down, up, around, and down. These circles are within the parameter of the body. We don't bring the foot outside the parameter of the body. And then we do in the opposite direction, down, around, and up, down, around, and up. 15 repetitions on that leg. Then we do the same thing with the other leg. Bring it up, down, around, and up. And then we do it in the other direction, around, down, and up, around, down, and up. And that's how we do the single leg circles exercise. Another good exercise to do on the mat is the push-up with rotation. In this exercise, we get up in the push-up position. That's with our hands underneath our shoulders. And you can do it either from your knees or from your feet. Keeping your body straight, you do a standard push-up. Only when you come up, you lift your arms up and you look towards the ceiling. You hold for 5 seconds. You come back down. Push up, come up, use the other arm, hold it for 5 seconds, come back down. A more advanced version is, again, you keep your body straight, push up, come up, hold for 5 seconds, reach under, hold for 5 seconds, down, up, hold for 5 seconds, reach under, hold for 5 seconds, and down. And you do 15 times on each arm. And that's the push-up with rotation.